Hello guys, in this video we will discuss together how to write authorization inside form request instead of creating policy and registering it inside auth service provider. Here I have my post model and it has one-to-many relationship with user. Each post belongs to a user, and here is the data in my database. Our posts and post ID number 2 belongs to user ID number 2, as you can see here. In my controller here I created this invoke method and I use this class here form request to update it or to validate it maybe, and I used root binding parameter for post. And here in my root, as you can see, I logged in as user ID number 1, and here is our endpoint slash post. Let's back here and set it to normal request, right? And in my policy inside update method I check if the current user ID is equal to the post ID we want to authorize. Then I registered this policy into auth service provider, as you can see here, right? Back to our controller and I used this code. Don't forget I logged in as user ID 1, and the post here I want to update is number 2, which belongs to user ID 2. So if I back to my root here, refresh, and I receive this error 403, this action unauthorized because post belongs to user ID number 2. Back to my policy, and if I die and dump post user ID, refresh, user ID is 2 of that post. Alright, so let's move this logic to our request form request here. So inside our authorize method, instead of using true and checking validations and other things, we can use here return this post, right? If I die and dump here this post, which I'm using inside root parameter, this one, right? Back here, sorry, I must comment it here, and I will use the update request, refresh, and it returns the post model, as you can see. And I will check if post user, because I have relationship here with user from post model, is this one is current user, is authenticated user. Let's back and refresh, and the same result. So instead of creating a class and registering, you can do it here inside form request. This is method checks if two models are the same or not. So if I back here and I will check or change user ID from 2 to 1, back here, and let's return a message, return okay, back, refresh, and it works, right? Here for is method, it's equal to here this post user ID equal to auth ID, right? Or if you want to make it more readable, because if we die and dump here this post to return the post model, right? Also you can do something like that, this root and param post, refresh, the same result. Back user here, user is auth user, refresh, returns true. So return, refresh again, and returns okay. Also I think we can do it directly from here, post, refresh, the same result. Here is how to make authorization inside form request. Support me by clicking on like, share, and subscribe. See you in next videos.